Good afternoon. Welcome back. Welcome back to another competency profile brought to you by the AI Guild. You can watch us on LinkedIn, and you can also find us on YouTube or Instagram if you like. So we're live streaming every Thursday, 1 p.m. for Central European time for about 15 minutes. So this is always short and sweet, and we always show you one particular competency profile. Today, we're looking at the competency profile of another senior data engineer. Actually, she, the data engineer, has worked in the field for 5 years. She's also worked for some of the corporate tech giants, as you will see in a minute. And she's been building her career. And in building her career, she's also been moving internationally. So this is also for all of you who are moving between continents, from Europe to America, from America to Asia, from Asia to Europe, wherever you are. And wherever you are as a data engineer and you're looking to become a senior data engineer or more, this competency profile is an example for you. So why are you looking at this competency profile? The most successful practitioners are those with substantial, deep expertise in at least one aspect. This has been something that we've known in the field for quite a while. The data, or you're looking here at the snapshot derived from self-reported data a decade ago, actually before data scientist and data engineer became known terms. So this is self-reported data from 2011 and 2012, brought together in a nice little book called Analyzing the Analyzers. You'll find the PDF on the internet. That then already shows you competency profiles, because you can see here for the data creative, for the data business person, the programmer, and so on, the competency profiles are different. They share a certain breadth of expertise, which is why you see all those. And then for each particular role, it's again different. And then, of course, for the individual person, it's again more specific. So what do you do? You're looking at a competency profile. You're perhaps wondering, what's in it for me? What can I do with this? So there are 5 use cases for your competency profile: promotion, outreach, clients, LinkedIn or other professional networks, and interviewing processes if you're looking for your next challenge. So promotion, you can use your competency profile to schedule a conversation about your career opportunities inside the company you're at now. You can do outreach, like when you go to meetups, to conferences, just also particular other senior persons in industry you would like to exchange with. It shows them at a glance who you professionally are and what it is that you do. If you're in freelance or consulting, obviously a competency profile is also really useful for your clients, for the buyer to see your ability to deliver. LinkedIn, other professional networks, you can use the competency profile to refine your header, enhance the about section, and just generally, streamline your presentation in these networks. And please also remember, if you're working in a larger company, your colleagues inside your company may also be looking at LinkedIn to get a first impression of you. And then finally, if you are actually looking for a new role, a new challenge, once you enter the interview process, you can use the competency profile to help structure that. I'm telling this to you because we've done 100 of these and we know it works, and we know it works like this. So back to today's competency profile, the senior data engineer. I have 5+ years of experience as a data engineer in data warehousing, modeling, and pipelines with AWS, Spark, Hive, and Hadoop. Okay, the 5 years of experience as a data engineer in data warehousing, also data modeling, and data pipelines. So pretty comprehensive, right? Then Spark, Hive, and Hadoop, a variety of tools and technologies, mainly on AWS. I implement cloud-based end-to-end ETL solutions for corporates and tech giants, including data integration at scale or data migration at scale. So clear, contemporary, cloud-based solutions at scale and end-to-end. So it says that this is a data engineer with pretty good experience that precisely encompasses a certain breadth, and also means that she's able to cover the whole value chain in data engineering end to end. And then you see here that the two main pillars, so the substantial deep expertise is in ETL and data ingestion, and this is flanked by competence as an AWS architect and in using machine learning. So let's dive deeper. ETL. Designed and implemented 5+ ETL processes for comprehensive data visibility, process streamlining, and reducing code across multiple teams. Now, 5 years, 5+ ETL processes. You could be doing a lot more, of course. The point here is to just simply emphasize that 5 times you really have designed and implemented this process, and that has been quite comprehensive in tackling data visibility, the process streamlining, and reducing code. So this is about getting a process together, getting ETL pipelines together that are effective and efficient. Effective means they work, they don't break, right? Efficient means their uptime is the best possible, and that whatever happens to it, the code is also well documented, it's reproducible, and so on and so on. And if you do it this well, it has results. I have achieved significant cost benefits, so $1 million for rate card and $2 million for volume forecast. So there's also, a clear result to which you can attach business numbers. The other part is ingestion. Implement is the state-of-the-art Python framework for ensuring accurate ingestion by detecting non-refreshed tables, duplicates, and pipeline failure. And then fully automated the workload. Now, one of the things that's still an issue in data engineering for many companies is that the quality isn't really there, right? So she here is focusing on saying, look, I know how to implement state-of-the-art frameworks, and I can make sure that your ingestion is going to be accurate. And examples of this are, detect non-refreshed tables. It's really a pain point when companies still refresh tables manually, as you probably know. Yeah, duplicates and pipeline failure. So, the quality, the accuracy of it. And then, of course, if all of this goes well, fully automated the workload 100% and decreased production bugs by 5%. So again, business metrics, a really relevant outcome. So the ETL and the ingestion here really is the core competence, but they're kind of like flanking additional competences that she has. So she's also an AWS architect. And this means here 3+ years designing scalable, available, and secured system on AWS, Redshift, S3, Glue, EC2. You probably know all these tools, leveraging diverse services for optimal results. Now, as you know, companies these days typically make choices of which cloud services to go and which other products to integrate. It really helps if you're good with one of them. Of course, if you're good with two of them, you can also compare and contrast and help it, start advising on what kind of decisions to make and how to integrate these systems. That really helps. And then the final part here is machine learning. So classification for carrier selection and FTL shipments, doing historical performance and approximate match column suggestions for efficient dataset joining. The point here is to say that she really is proficient in Python, that she's proficient in Python to the fact that in doing her work, she can work with and use machine learning tools. And we have here a classification that she did for a particular part that then included efficient dataset joining, which goes to underline earlier points about ETL and ingestion and the quality and accuracy of her work. Okay, so this kind of like gives you this rounded profile of a senior data engineer that's been in the industry for 5 years and worked for really important companies. So the full statement then reads, and by the way, this is a statement you could use in the About section on LinkedIn or another professional network. I have 5+ years of experience as a data engineer in data warehousing, modeling, and pipelines with AWS, Spark, Hive, and Hadoop. I implement cloud-based end-to-end ETL solutions for corporates and tech giants, including data migration at scale. Now, if you're a tech giant, you're probably not doing, well, maybe actually there are instances where you need to do data migration as you retire one technology and use another one. But of course, for corporates, particularly for corporates producing industrial goods, this data migration issue really is still ongoing and really important, and they need to be able to do it at scale. It matters. So I'm a computer engineer specializing in cloud computing and a certified AWS solutions architect. We already spoke about AWS, and she bothered to actually get a certification just to underline that she knows how to do this solution architects and kind of like, make it official. And this does help. So over the past years, we've seen that people that are really good in certain kinds of cloud providers, cloud products, and have obtained certification, that they can leverage this in terms of a salary. So think, 10 or 20,000 more per year in euros or dollars or something like this. Final line here, my optimized SQL queries and ETL pipelines have saved millions of dollars. Just really pointing out the business consequences of doing your work accurately and well. So you've seen another competency profile provided to you by the AI Guild of a senior data engineer who has a successful career. This is then now to remind you how to use your competency profile. So, the promotion, the outreach, the clients, your professional networks, and the interviewing process. So please go ahead and think about how to enhance those. Now, why are you looking at this competency profile? Why are we doing this? There's more data, and the data suggests that the number one impediment for companies is access to practitioners with the right skill set. Now, this means that companies have their data operations, they have increasing data operations, they need to scale it, but they actually need to have matching practitioners. They need to find the people that really work best for the company. Just like for you as a practitioner, it's actually also really important to find out whether you are in the right company and what, if not, what a right company would look like for you. So what's your real expertise, and does the company need that expertise? Are you in a domain where you would actually like to be? Do you want to work in tech? Do you want to work in finance? Are you really in love with pharma data? What type of data is it that actually speaks to you, that you're interested in, that you want to work with Monday to Friday? So it's the number one impediment, this mismatch, this competency gaps, and competency profiles for the individual practitioner, and then also across hundreds of practitioners, show what competencies are available and help these people make better informed decisions on how to advance their careers, and also help the people and the companies around them to help them to have better careers, right? To move up the career ladder, to be somewhere where you have this impact. So that's why we're doing these competency profiles. Now, in case you're wondering, can I have one as well? How do I get a competency profile? Actually, yes, you can. It comes in 2 to 3 easy steps. So what you would need to do is you would need to join the AI Guild as a member, which you can do at theguild.ai. The AI Guild generally welcomes as member everybody who is a data professional and where you can show that you are a data professional. And then once you've become a member of the AI Guild, you can, via the same website, simply sign up for the next career workshop. It's typically called Lead, Director, and Principal, and it will give you this competency profile. So if you're interested, go and check it out. And then I hope to see you in one of those workshops to get your own competency profile. Okay, within 15 minutes, that's it really for today. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave in the comments. Over the afternoon, I will respond. And then next Thursday, we're going to be looking at the next competency profile. Thank you, and